The final home game of any college football season is cause for celebration. Senior Day, a perfect way to celebrate and remember all of the accomplishments of this group of leaders. Glad to have you with us in Athens, Ohio, Eden Stadium, home to the Ohio Bobcats. As we'll see a participant from last year's playoff, the Eastern Michigan Eagles. Eastern Michigan ready to kick it off and get this game going. Fielded in the end zone. It's Taylor. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. So the Ohio Bobcats offense will have the opening possession of the game. And Jesse, the man in the backfield today, not necessarily a superstar. They'll just try to have him grind out the tough yards when they need it.
He needs to be solid in this game. He doesn't need to be a Heisman Trophy winner today for them to win, but he has to get...
Turning it on! And he's brought down after a nice game. Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one. So much for the tough field position. One play, and you're already to the 35. Quick completion to the right. Can't get him to the ground. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there.
Man, this guy is so dynamic, and that's why you want to try to get him the ball as many ways as you can. That time, it's a screen throw, and he had some nice blocks downfield, but with his speed and elusive running ability, this dude is dangerous.
Yeah, and it's so nice. Don't overthink it, right? Just hand it off, get the first down, new set of downs, let's go.
And the Bobcats will snap it on 1st and 10. Look out, he's got room. It's a running room. And he got enough for the first down, but somebody put the hit stick upside his head. All the way down at the 33-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked one time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
The Bobcats with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. They'll run play action. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
Well, this guy's become a bit of a problem for opposing offenses. In their last game, he had 2 sacks, and he's dominating again, getting his first sack in this game now. He right now is wrecking people's game plans, and this offense better find out how to slow him down.
And he's brought down, but a flag is also down. They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. Here they come on 3rd down, and the defense has had no answers so far. Dropping back, it's Duggar. Pressure coming. Well, it's incomplete, and this sophomore quarterback usually makes that throw every time. And the Bobcats send out the punt unit. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. He'll field the punt and look for room. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. The Eagles offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming into this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
And the Eagles are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And after that, best thing you can do, hunt it away. Here comes the special teams. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Opening play of this drive comes from the 34. Looking for room. It's Stewart. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Looking to throw, it's Duggar. Oh, they're after him. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. Flips it out on the screen. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. The Bobcats will punt it away on 4th down. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. No fair catches here, looking for room. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 38-yard line. He might want another play. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Makes the grab.
Nice job by the receiver on the in route there. And how about the speed? After he made his break, he was able to actually separate a little bit from the DB, helping out his QB on that one.
How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line?
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Just a short pass to the tight end. The Eagles get enough to move the chains. It'll be a 1st down from the 49-yard line. They'll try the run. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and go.
And down goes the quarterback. There are penalty flags down, but it looks as if this might be on the offense. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. Now on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Got it in the middle. It's Pugh. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover.
Great job by the defense in the back end that time. He made the catch, and he had a little wiggle room to run afterwards, but they were able to get to him, rip the football out, and that is a massive takeaway for the defense.
And he's ridden to the ground, but there's also a flag down. Let's check the call.
Hold on. 15 more.
A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. Back to pass, it's Baker. Working that left side now. He's into plus territory, knocked out of bounds after the nice game, mark it at the 47. 5 wide receiver formation on 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Rush is on him. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the 1st down, and he slides in safely. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. We'll send the tight end in motion. Handoff to the lone back. And a 9-yard gain on 1st down leaves him with 2nd and short.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So then getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
Defense has dominated the early part of this game, and the stats point that out emphatically. So they'll go back to work after changing ends of the field. Motion from the wide receiver. Looking to throw on first down. Looking for the score. Touchdown, Eagles! Made the grab in the end zone for the score.
And they finally lift the lid. Man, I didn't know if we were going to be 0-0 going into the half, going into the fourth quarter. The offense finally puts a drive together, breaks that seal. Excited to see now if this opens things up, calms people down, and lets them have a little more success.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Ohio U ready to go back to work on offense. They're trying to put something, anything together to get that goose egg off the scoreboard down 7-0. Dropping back, it's Duggar. Catch in the middle, it's Diggs. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. First down for this offense. Rides to back and leaves it. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. It's amazing how a play by a defensive end in the backfield can really swing the momentum not only of a series but of a game sometimes.
All you're trying to do is create negative plays, to get them behind the sticks a little bit, to get those sacks, to get those tackles for losses. You see so much stunting in college football up front with the defensive line because you know once you get one of those plays, you got the offense right where you want.
He's loose. They get him down at the 49, but not before he picks up 15.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And the defense was locked in. You could tell they saw it, they reacted right away, got the running back on the ground immediately.
On the run, it's Stewart. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. And the Bobcats need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on third down.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys and staying in your gaps.
He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And the pass is incomplete, and there's a penalty flag down, and no big secret why. That receiver was being mauled by the defender.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Caught over the middle. It's McIntyre. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. The Bobcats can really attack on this second and short. Off the play fake. Bought a little time, lets it go. Got it in the middle, it's Stewart. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
You know, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy on them. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there, getting that first.
Off the play fake on first down. Lets it go to the end zone. Touchdown, Bobcats. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up. and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. Fair catch, called for and made. Eastern Michigan has it back as the Eagle offense returns to the field. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Here's the handoff. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to get this guy on the ground, man. He's got some serious moves once he has the ball in his hands.
After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. He's got an open man. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41.
One of the nice things about RPOs is that it's a slow developing mesh between the QB and running back, and that allows these receivers time to get vertically downfield and work their routes. You saw it right there on that play.
Back to throw, it's Baker. Punch it out of the air. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. Eastern Michigan has it and a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
This defense has a lot of speed, especially in the secondary, and you saw that speed. That defender got to that receiver so quick, and because of the hit, incomplete pass.
Fires on the move. Got him downfield. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Eagles. This guy is so impressive, both with his ability to move, to buy time, to run, and then he'll kill you with his arm.
Unbelievable. Just a freak. It's like he's playing a video game, and everybody else is trying to play real-life football. It's ridiculous to be that fast and still be a quarterback, still make plays down the field. It's just not fair.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And he pumps it up inside the 20. Maybe some nerves on that return, but a fortunate bounce, and they'll retain possession. First play of the drive comes from the 22. The give on the inside. Gets it out to the 25-yard line, a gain of 3.
And a lot of times you want those big plays. You want those splash plays. But sometimes you're going to take some losses. You're not going to run the football overly well. But if you continue to run it, you can at least create some balance. You at least have the threat of it. Otherwise, you're just going to abandon it, and now it's just going to be a passing game.
And the Bobcats come to the line needing just inches for the first down. Looking to throw for it. Escapes the sack. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. The Bobcats decide to punt it away. A high kick trying to pin them deep. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. Eastern Michigan takes over as the offense heads to the field. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Looking to throw, it's Baker. Working that wide receiver screen. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few.
They're trying to throw the wide receiver screen to pick up that first down, but the defense just too much speed getting to the ball carrier on that one.
They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Wants to go up top. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down.
And And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you can tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
Gets it out fast. A huge pickup on the play before he goes out of bounds, but the question is, will it stand? There is a penalty marker on the field. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down.
Defense just has to do a better job in coverage, guys. They did a great job taking away the quarterback's initial primary target, but then they left that guy completely wide open. Somebody busted on the back end.
Makes the grab on the left. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. And the Eagles with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Looking to fire. Quarterback strolling away from heat. There he goes. Oh, he got it. And he will score. The question now, will it count as we check out the laundry on the field? And that is a punch right in the gut to make a play like that and have a penalty wipe it out. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Looking for a man. It's Baker. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Hold.
Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Line getting set on 2nd down. Back to pass. He lets it fly. Makes the grab at the 10. They bring him down, but he's got a 1st and goal from the 10. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Eastern Michigan will line up with a 1st and goal. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Floating away. Fires into the end zone. Falls incomplete, and he did everything perfectly except catch the football. 2nd down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Finds us back in the middle. Max going for the goal line. Touchdown, Eastern Michigan. And they take it in for 6 more points.
Man, that's the way you execute on offense, man. You keep your foot on the gas. Try to make this a 2-score game. You do with that touchdown. This offense executing beautifully. The defense is going to have to find something in the 2nd half to get some stops.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Fellas, a colossal top 5 matchup. Let's fill you in on what's going on. Georgia is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the momentum may be turning. These dogs have picked themselves up off the canvas before, and they are capable of it again today. They're trailing by 10 to Florida. We've got you covered in this gigantic top 5 matchup, fellas.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. He gets across the 20-yard line. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 23. And the Bobcats can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. From the gun, the running back looking for room. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. The defense calls the timeout. Their 2nd of the day as they try to get their act together. The Bobcats will punt this one away. They'll look to pin him deep. Here's a return from midfield. Found a little running room on that one. Picked up some nice blocks before he's run out of bounds. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Looking for a man. It's Baker. He's got it. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. To the air on first down. Throws toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Eagles. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10.
Well, this offense is clicking. They've been doing it all first half, running the ball, throwing the ball. They had insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers, and they've got to regroup here at halftime.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. And the Bobcats will boot it away to start the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. They'll start this third quarter with a run. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23.
Here's the thing. Not a great run, but the offense has scored a ton of points. They haven't necessarily needed to have a strong running game in this one. Their quarterback right now is just playing lights out, and if it ain't broke, don't fix it. I'd get back to throwing the ball.
After the second down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man quickly. Oh, what a cut! He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
To be honest, I think the quarterback was a little bit surprised himself at the play call that came in that time. You've got a 3-possession lead here in the third quarter of this game. You're probably expecting some short throws, some runs. And this play caller's still asking for shot plays. And listen, you're the quarterback. You're happy to oblige. When you've got the playmakers you have offensively, just keep chucking it.
The Eagles with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
And that run really didn't go anywhere. A lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
It's tough on the defense there. Third down, you're in zone coverage. Everybody's watching the quarterback, and you're trying to make a break on the ball, but he just got it out of his hands too quickly, and the throw was too accurate. Really nothing you can do there, and it's now a fresh set of downs.
Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. And the Eagles in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Dances away from the pressure, going to his left. Fighting off the defender. Nice run there, picks up a few, and they'll force him out of bounds.
Well, 2 things I love by the quarterback on that play. 1, his ability to flush outside the pocket and make a quick decision. No one's open, and I'm taking off and running. And 2, get out of bounds. No need to take a big hit. Just save yourself, save the body. Fresh set of downs coming up. Well done.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Looking downfield, it's Baker. Fires deep toward the end zone. And the DB forcing the incomplete pass with the deflection. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. Here's the pressure. Going to try to get it himself. Oh, got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Eastern Michigan.
I mean, you talk about calling a pretty good defense you feel good about, and take away the pass, and what does the quarterback do? He pulls it down and just shows the speed, basically becomes a running back, takes it all the way to the house, and makes your defense look silly.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Quick handoff. He kept those legs moving, got 3 out to the 19. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. They're testing the right side here. He was looking for some place to put his foot in the ground, but the defense was everywhere, and he's knocked down behind the line.
This has got to be disappointing if you're the offense, guys. You were expecting to have a lot of success running the ball, especially against this defense, which has struggled so much this season, but just nothing doing. They have not been good enough in the trenches.
And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. The Bobcats line up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Eastern Michigan has it back as the Eagle offense returns to the field. And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play.
And I think after that play there, you're seeing how this offense is staying committed to having some balance. They've had so much success early in this game throwing the football, right? They've been lighting the scoreboard up through the air, but they also want to keep the defense on their heels, so you continue to run the football. Even if you're not breaking off 60-yard TD runs, you got to have that balance.
Quarterback run is part of their game plan. That'll be enough to move the sticks and give Eastern Michigan a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Got his man in the middle. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. The give to the back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Now facing a 3rd and long. Scanning the field, it's Baker. He's going to fire deep. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Eastern Michigan looking for that 4th down conversion. Might be calling a hot route. Sends it back in motion. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Can't make the catch, and the defense will force the turnover on downs. They'll operate out of split backs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got it behind the line. It's McIntyre. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. That's the way to start a drive. Now they'll snap it just shy of midfield. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. He gets nothing, and they keep plowing ahead with the running game, and they've got very little to show for it. To the air on 2nd down. Catch in the middle, it's Pugh. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. And the Bobcats come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. They'll try to run for it. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. The Bobcats will bring the punt team onto the field. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. Perhaps feeling that coverage coming, signals for the fair catch and makes it at the 25. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. The give to the tailback. They keep feeding him in this running game, and the defense is having none of it. It's been that way all day. That's the end of the period, and Eastern Michigan has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. Running back searching for a hole. Defense not budging. He's still able to get 2 to the 29.
I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position. You're in a great position to salt this clock away and get it done.
Grabbed in the middle, it's Clark. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. Give to the running back. And a nice, solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
The Eagles come to the ball trying to pick up this third and short. Might be changing the route. To the air, it's Baker. The quick out. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. And the Eagles headed quickly to the line. A run for the quarterback. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. They'll run this play from the pistol. They'll give it to the back. At the 35, he's got room. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. The Eagles pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. To the ground, he's got it again. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Throw to the outside is complete. That'll be enough to move the sticks and give Eastern Michigan a first down. This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. After losing yardage, it's 2nd and 12. Running to the left. And he's knocked down, but there's also a flag that's been dropped. Let's check on the call. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Now the play fake. Starting to feel a little pressure. Rolling right and going deep. Got his man. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal. And the Eagles, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Touchdown, Eagles! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. That score will give them a little more room to operate here in the fourth quarter as they go for their 6th straight win.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Off play action on first down. And they can't make the connection.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You've got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You've got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes. They've had their number, and that's why they're leading by as much as they are.
This has been a frustrating day. I mean, they haven't moved the ball consistently, and now you get a play, but they haven't put 2 and 3 and 4 plays together, and that's why they're trailing in this football game. So maybe they can find some kind of a rhythm here late in the game and get something cooking.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Got quite a ways to go to keep this drive going. It's 3rd down from the 45. From the gun, wants to pass. Lofts one high and deep. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. And the Bobcats will call on their punt team. Trying to play a little field position with that high punt. No return coming here as he signals for the fair catch and makes it right around the 30-yard line. They'll crank up this drive from the 30-yard line. Fights off a defender. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
They'll run it to keep the clock moving.
And the defense is still fighting. They haven't had the day that they dreamed of. You know, talking to the coaches coming to the game, like they thought they had a good plan. They'd be ready to attack and limit some of the damage this offense has done. They haven't done it today. They got to go back to the drawing board, figure some things out, because this wasn't a great day.
Gets it out quickly. And he gets it done on 3rd down. They move the chains, and they'll mark it at the 44.
Great job by the running back here on that 3rd down catch. There was no wasted movement. As soon as he got the ball in his hands, he turned around and he got upfield. That's what you got to do. You got to be decisive on these 3rd down type plays to move the stakes.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The Eagles now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. With the clock running, this should be the final play. Looking for a deep man. Makes the grab inside the 30. They're able to make the stop, but a little extra icing on this winning cake in this one. The big gain on offense, and the play will stand. The offense declines the penalty. This is what an elite team does. They know they're better. They go out. They take the figurative sledgehammer and hit them right between the eyes.
And they just look good in every phase of the game. If I'm on the coaching staff, I don't know what you could ask